Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids, and in today's video, in fact, let's go straight there. We're going to dive into some live arena battles using none other than Kaja the Fool and Timit the Right. No, Kaja the Right, Timit the Fool. That's the way. So we're going to dive in. Let's do this. Let us try them out. We're going to do 5 battles here today. Okay, unfortunately, this guy, he's lower level, so he probably has really good champions. Probably a bit of a bigger spender, but probably lacking on gear. That's usually what we expect. The game is sort of 50-50 gear versus champions. I'm going to first pick Sifi. We're going to keep the Kaja Timid a surprise. Basically, what I'm thinking, that's not what I'm thinking. That's the wrong button. What I'm thinking is something like this. We're definitely going to bring in Kaja, who's a reviver, and Timid, who's a stripper / crowd control champion. We're definitely going to bring them in. Definitely going to bring in then another support of Sifi, Arbiter, Uko, and then one other nuker out of these. Okay, this might be a Taurus Marishka combo, which is fairly scary stuff, to be honest. Let's see. What are we going to do here? Let's just go in with the Kaja Timid. Let's just lock it in. Oh God, where are they? They are going to be down here somewhere. Oh, this is a disaster. Panicking. There's Kaja. Where's Timid? Timid is there. Let's bring in Kaja Timid. So yeah, we're only going to do 5 fights here today to get an impression of them in live arena. And this is definitely something. I've got them both built and booked and everything. We're going to come back, adjust their builds, and definitely when they get some awakenings as well, that's going to affect things. Interesting. He's actually come in. This is very nasty. He's got a Rotus. The ultimate Death Knight in there. Okay. Okay, that's definitely fairly scary stuff. I am thinking I think we probably bring in the Wukong, and we need another we need another damage. Right, let me think about this. So I think we bring in maybe Tormin and maybe Ragash. That might be decent against these, or 2 damage. We could also just bring in bombs and ban out. He's got 2 damage. We brought in, he could bring in another cleanser. But bombs would be a strong option with Timid as well. I don't think we'll go for that here. But yeah, this looks decent-ish. Yeah, we'll see what he's going to bring as final option. So we've got lots of AoEs. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. I'm a little bit scared of what he might bring in. Let's find out. Let's find out. I am curious here. I'm curious. It might just be the Marishka, in which case, definitely glad we don't have bombs. Marishka, of course, giving block damage if they have bombs. Let's see what his final choice is. It's an Uko. Okay, we can live with an Uko. That's not the worst thing. I think we might just get rid of the Pytheon so that we can just sort of crowd control him and lock him down. Right, it's probably Stone Skin Pytheon. I think by removing Pytheon, we can sort of lock them down with Timid. I'm imagining he bans Sifi. Would make sense. Removes the increased defense. Going to make our nukers weaker. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Take him out. He's banned the Sifi, as expected. Really unfortunate. This is where that polymorph would be really useful to try to minimize that Uko. I do think that Timid, for me, he seems like very analogous to an Uko. I think he's a champion going to run with good accuracy, with a polymorph, and probably with like provoke set. We'll talk about that more in a second. Okay, he's got a couple of champs here, right? Well, let's boost us up and we can maybe cut in a little bit. Unfortunately, we didn't stun. That sucks a bit. Would have loved to stun his Rotus. Didn't happen. He's going to try lock us down. Okay, we can try reduce his buffs. I'm going to do that. Get our extra turn. We didn't remove the Stone Skin there. That's fine. Then we're going to come in and do that. He actually stole Stone Skin from the buffs going out from Timid. That is funny. A little bit unfortunate. It means that he is not feared. Rotus now is at 50-50 to miss his turn. Missed his turn. Brilliant. And doubly good. He has now been locked down as well. So that is fantastic. We'll definitely take that. I think we'll probably just A1 here. We'll kill the Rotus and see what he's going to do. We're going to save the rest of our stuff. He's actually frozen. That's great as well. A1 is just going to hit Ultimate Death Knight anyway. His Ultimate Death Knight going to take a turn. That's fine. He can't cleanse, so I'm not too worried about that. He's frozen as well. Brilliant. I think we will buff up here. He might steal more, but he did steal more buffs. Of course he did. That's okay. We're going to buff up our speed. Try keep ahead of these guys. Try keep them locked down, etc. It's A1 again. That's fine. He has used this revive. I'm glad he didn't land a stun there. That could have been a bit scary. Hopefully we kill the Rotus. Good. Rotus is dead. We love to see that. See if we can hit him. Ooh, we didn't kill his Taurus. That's bad news, and he didn't get frozen. We've got decreased accuracy. He only has one buff, but this is still scary. This is still a we might one-shot you type territory. Okay, he only has one buff. That's good. Oh my god, Taris is just so disgusting. Well, let's revive. That's fine. Revive the boys. He comes back at full turn meter, which is nice. Smack him once. Certainly, there is no question. There is no question that Taris is absolutely better than this. Okay, here we go. We're going for this. Good. There we go. Bam, they're both dead. Brilliant. Fantastic. They're down. Fight one is good. It was a close one. But yeah, you know, my rough impression so far of Timit plus Kaja, I kind of stand by. I think that Timit on his own is sort of like a 3 out of 10. He's not particularly amazing at all. Let's start off with the Sifi again. Sifi is really bad for us, if they pick it, by the way, because Sifi, her passive can remove fears, which is what Timit's all about. He's all about the fear. Yeah, Timit on his own is sort of like a 3 out of 10, not amazing. Kaja on her own is like a sort of 7 out of 10. I think you put them both together and they're like a good solid 8 out of 10. They're actually kind of, you know, they're kind of decent. Oh shit, I need to mark them as the stuff, and I'll show you their builds as well. I think we just probably go in and pick them. You know, let's pick Rotus early. Let's go in with the Rotus. Then becomes a little bit awkward, doesn't it? Let's pick the Timit. You guys are probably more interested in Timit. Let's go Rotus Timit. Why not? Totally bizarre. They'd be like, what? Who picks Timit? The fool. Hopefully this leads him to get lax, to get casual. Think he's got us. But surprise, we're going to turn it around. Good picks right there. We're going to bring in the Kaja the Rai at this point. And who do we want against this? Again, we're sort of assuming he's probably going to ban the Sifi. Which is fine. He's got tanky characters. I think Arix could be pretty decent here. Though it could be difficult to kill Python. But it's not the end of the world. I think we might even go for that. Maybe bring in an Arix. I do think a really interesting option. I don't have it set up speed tuned. But it would be to... we could even bring in Staltus. Might be pretty good. We'd have to ban Duchess, which is not a bad idea, actually. Ooh, Staltus or Duchess. Ooh. Let's bring in. Let's keep Arix because he can weak hit with Wukong. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, it's fine. I think Arix can probably take a hit from Heffrak anyway. I hope. But yeah, bombs could work really well because we do get increased accuracy from Timit, so that's something that's interesting. He's actually bringing in a Rotus. I mean, a Mortu. So he's definitely going to ban Rotus. That is annoying. Then it becomes more of a question of how do we kill him, which is rather awkward. I think we have to take away... I don't know. It becomes a little bit of a problem at that point. I think we will take him away and just try lock him down with CC. That might be fine. Yeah. Let's take away the Python. Bold choice. Okay, and we'll go in with the speed aura. I think that should be fine. Do we need accuracy aura? No, I don't think so. We'll take the speed. So he didn't ban the Rotus. He banned the Sifi. Okay, we can live with that. We can actually live with that. Let's see how we do. But yeah, bombs could be a big thing with this duo. Unfortunately, I just don't have them set up speed tuned or with the right gear. So here we go. We're gonna boost up. We get to go in first. I think we can nuke, and like if he dies, I think it's fine. So we'll go in. We'll try kill Duchess. We kill Duchess. I'm actually okay with that. He nukes us. It doesn't really matter. I'll just deplete Wukong's max HP, get a bit more myself. I can live with that. He might start blocking revives. I think it's sort of worth the risk. Let's go in. Yeah, there we go. We actually reduce their durations. Great. Land the fears on them. I'll take that. That's fine. What's he gonna do? I think the first fight we're against a lower level guy. This guy is like 100 as well, and he's 3,200. Nice, missed his turn, got provoked. We take those. Hit the Wukong, soften him up a little bit. We'll go in with their AoE stun, kill them all. Beautiful, fantastic. AoE nuke from the Arix right there. That worked out great. Okay, cool. Great stuff. Yeah, Timit locked him out, stripped them off, did his job. To show you how these champions are built, I'll just show you these sort of main ones. So with Kaja, I have put her in Stone Skin. So she's in 6 pieces of Stone Skin. She is a cleanser. So I think that this is probably a pretty decent way to go. It's going to make sure that she's in the best position possible to land her cleanse on turn 1. Because with Timid in there, and for Live Arena, I'm really not expecting them to ban Timid or Kaja, especially because they're not awakened, right? And I'm going to put in like a Sifi or something else really strong. Sifi or Wukong, that's much more likely to be banned, you know? So I think this duo is likely to get through. But yeah, it's a full cleanse with a turn meter fill. So I think we want her to be fast. So she's going to boost up our team. I think she's good in Stone Skin to do this cleanse. I think another option for her could be just a bolster set. Big tanky in a bolster set. You'd be vulnerable to crowd control on turn 1. But I don't know. There's not a ton of teams running crowd control at the moment. So I think you can kind of get away with it. And she's obviously bringing the revive. With Timit, we're trying him out in bolster, so protecting the team. I do think that provoke is better, but I don't have a good provoke set available to put on him. I just don't have that much provoke gear, and I've got a couple of champs for my Hydra teams that are in that gear, so I can't really afford to switch it off them. So we haven't done it, but I think ultimately provoke is the way to go because he has 2 AoEs that he does back to back. So I think provoke set is going to be amazing. Stripping their buffs, 2 chances to provoke them, a true fear as well. If the true fear procs and they miss their turn, they get provoked again. He could be an absolute crowd control monster. For Kaja's masteries, we've built her like this, so fairly standard reviver stuff. And for Timit, we've gone for sort of buff stripper stuff right now. I do think if you put him in a provoke set, you give him fearsome presence, make that more consistent, and it also makes polymorph more consistent too. So he's going to be very, very annoying with that. Like I said, very similar to Uko. Anything else to talk about with Timit? I don't really think so. We did try him in a stun set, but we actually found that was a problem, right? When they missed their turn, because of fear, true fear, he provokes them. But if they're stunned, I think it doesn't work. The true fear doesn't activate because they missed their turn because they're stunned, so he doesn't get the provoke. We tried him in stun set, and I wasn't convinced that it was actually working. Not 100% sure, but from initial testing, that seemed to be the case. And you guys leaving comments sort of felt that was the case as well. Our first pick again. Okay, again, we're going in with the Sifi. I think it makes sense. Timit's not terrible against Sifi, right? She can probably be faster, put up all these buffs, and then he could strip it off. But if she's a protection set Sifi, becomes very annoying. He can't remove all her buffs. She's got a really good chance to remove those true fears. She'd be a very strong counter. Okay, we've got Arbiter and Wukong. Let's just go in. I forgot to give them the markings again. Let's go in with the Kaja Timit. Timit Kaja. Let's go. Timit and Kaja. So we've picked all of our supports. Only our nukers are mysteries right now. That is sort of one downside of this, is that it does limit you a little bit in terms of, and it makes it difficult to get increased defense into your team. It makes it difficult to get increased attack. So you have to consider that when you're picking your nukers, right? HP nukers are really good because we don't have an increased attacker. Ooh, okay. Ooh, he's bringing a Ramantu. Oh, I like that. Right, let's bring in a Tormin. Going to be good against Arbiter. And we need another damage. I think Rotus is likely. He's probably going to bring in Ultimate Death Knight. Probably. Rotus might still be a good choice, though. I think we could still try the Rotus, or we could go for yeah, actually, I think, you know what? Yeah, I think Ragash is actually a good pick here. The 2 defensive nukers puts a lot of pressure on him to ban away the Sifi. Yeah, puts him in a bit of an awkward spot, actually, doesn't it? He bans the Sifi. You know, we've got a lot of damage. Oh, he's going to bring in Leorius. Oh, I like that. You know what? I respect that. That's a pretty good pick. What to remove? Ragash is quite annoying. Or not Ragash. This guy's annoying. Leorius is quite annoying. I mean, without Arbiter, they're going to do a lot less damage. It makes the Tormin pick kind of a waste. I think that's okay. Let's go for it. He's going to remove the Sifi. That's sort of what we expected. We'll go in with Kaja. One downside with picking these 2 early, again, is the team order as it goes out is in the order you picked them. And because we don't have polymorph from these early champions, it means that doesn't kick in. You preferably want polymorph further up the team order because it sort of applies one by one as it goes through. We'll see how that changes, by the way. That we're expecting some nerfs to polymorph in January. We shall see, right? We should be faster. I'm fairly certain. This is not a very quick team. Okay, now that's a fast Ragash. Looks like it's probably a crowd control Ragash in that sense. He might just polymorph. I'm not sure who he's going to polymorph. Or is he just going to go for a kill? He's going to polymorph Kaja. That is annoying. Looks like we should still hopefully be faster than most of them. Gonna lock out the passives. Okay. Unfortunately, as well, she's gonna break free. Hit him. Yes, because we can't. Oh, yeah, she comes back half health. That's very annoying. Right, we'll go for a stun. I'm a bit worried about him killing everybody. But, oh, never mind. We can strip his buff off. We're all good. And then we can come in with a fear. There we go. Feared him. And this is annoying, but we can lock him down. Okay, he's half dead. Lovely. Now Kaja can come in, revive him, and he instantly gets to do his move again, which is kind of nice. He gets provoked from that, missed his turn with the fear, and down he goes. Excellent. All right, let's go again. I think we've been doing pretty good on these drafts so far. Been picking well. I think you go the other way. If you don't have Sifi, I think you would be probably looking to get an Arbiter and get in champions like Wukong, like early picking like Arbiter Wukong. In fact, we might do it right here. He's going to go in with that. Okay, that's fine. So we could go in. Let's actually do it. Let's go like Arbiter Wukong. Let's go attack base this time. We'll bring in the attack. We're super going fast. So now we're not going to be able to squeeze in the Sifi, which is unfortunate. But hey, it's okay. She's been banned nearly every fight. Anyway, I think she has been banned every fight. So that's fine. I'm curious to see what they're going to ban. Let's go grab our Timit and Kaja. Let's see what we can do. Okay. But yeah, I don't think they're in absolutely crazy builds. Like, my best stone skin gear is actually on Elva. Elva's like 320 speed or something. Oh, look at that. He's bringing in a lot of speed. This guy really wants to go fast. That's fine. Bring in these. Timit and Kaja. He's really going for speed hard. This is definitely a case for a Torment. And we'll see what he does. We're probably gonna have to ban away his Warlord. I'm curious what he's gonna do then. Slightly awkward here. Don't tell anyone. But Timit is slower than Wukong, which makes this not very smart setup. We'd want Timit to be faster. So I definitely... Oh, and he's bringing in bombs. Yo, I respect that. I respect that. Bring in Torment. I think we get rid of him. He's going to place bombs and then spread them. I respect it. Yeah, I think we remove Warlord. We could get rid of his Kimmy. But we'll go with this. We'll put Arbiter in the lead. We only have the one polymorph, which is a bummer. And he might just put bombs on somebody else. But let's see. Let's see how we do in speed. This sort of comes down to gear. It's the, the speed race, as it were. A lot of this is going to come down to the gearing. And who's faster? Oh, he's faster. That's not good. And I can see from his term, he's very fast. That's not ideal, my dudes. Okay, turn meter stuff happens. One thing, Kaja does get boosted. Her turn meter does get boosted. But I think it doesn't work. Gonna put out 2 bombs there. I think he's gonna then spread those bombs onto everybody. Oh, she's definitely dead. Oh, Arbiter lived. Hey, that's pretty good. We'll boost. She's definitely dead. The rest are almost definitely dead. Timit might live. Arbiter's gonna, I think, die at this point. Yeah, unfortunately, she's dead. Wow, he's really fast. Holy shit. Holy crap. He has so much speed. What the heck, man? Holy crap. Oh, Wukong came back. I forgot that. I was about to quit. That would have been bad. Please, can I have it? Can I have a turn here? Wukong came back with full turn meter. Can he have a go? There we go. And we win. That feels good. Thanks, Wukong. Holy shit, man. How much speed gear has this man bought? I mean, I'm not the fastest geared, but like, holy crap. He was running circles around us. I was like, we're just getting the crap beat out of us. Luckily, Wukong did Wukong things. So we make it through. But that was nasty, dude. All right, let's see. Oh, he's got the Sifi. Oh, yikes, the +1 Sifi. Let's go in. Let's just be like, yo, dude, we'll pick Timit Kaja. Pick whatever you want, okay? You just go for whatever you want. Timit Kaja. Let's go. This is a terrible idea. Really bad. I do think we should have really probably gone like Arbiter Wukong, but I want to mix it up. Let's just let him do whatever he wants. He's gone Arbiter Wukong, of course. That is scary. I think we go for last pick Torment. So we want to pick a damage on a support here. I think we'll get Uko. We could pick Rotus to remove that from him. I think that's not a bad idea. And this could be a support Wukong. I think we'll go like Uko Rotus. We could even go Ultimate Death Knight. That could be a fun one. Frustrating for him. Uko or Ultimate Death Knight. So he could still pick UDK and yeah, let's go UDK Rotus. Let's pick those. Making it a bit annoying for him to pick a ban. Let's see what he's going to go for his last two. Bombs! Bombs for days. This is a man who likes his bombs. Fair. I understandable. Love to bomb them back, honestly, but don't think that's quite going to work. This is a pain in the butt. We could go like Helicath. That could have been good. Go in with Torment. I think we get rid of the Seafy and we hope that these are not... He's removed the Torment. That's not ideal, my dudes. Okay, let's go. I think we might have been outplayed by the bombs. This is something that will be less of a problem when we get some Polymorph out. But it's certainly going to be a problem right now. Let's see. This is a bit yikes. I respect it. You know, I don't mind losing the bombs. I'm okay with that. Both of his dudes are protected by Stone Skin. We're in a fairly rough spot. Okay, that's actually good for us. But he's too quick. Darn. Well, actually, maybe we're okay. No, he's too fast. Damn it. That's just a matter of gear right there. If we were faster on Kaja, we could have come in and cleansed people. There's the Polymorph, but it's sort of too little, too late. Well, we could kill Arbiter, I guess. He's going to die to the bombs. He's going to die to the bombs. We're all dead to bombs. So I think we're just dead. We'll give him the win. We'll give him the win. Let's go. Go again. Not bad. Not bad. I like the bomb pivot. I do think we would have been okay if Kaja was a bit faster. That was the problem, is that she was just too slow. That's just a gear thing, right? If she was in my best Stone Skin gear, she would have like an extra 30, 50 speed, maybe, right? Like, to put that in context, Kaja is, and we'll give them the mark right there. Timit up here, Arena Build 1, Kaja, Arena Build 1. But yeah, she is coming in right now at like 279 speed, whereas like my best Stone Skin gear would make a big difference, which is Elva, who's coming in at 323. Like, it's a really big difference, right? That would have made a big difference. We could have come in, got the block debuffs on everybody, and got our stuff going. So yeah, that's an interesting question. Do I swap their gear? Ooh, maybe we'll have to figure that out. That's an interesting one. But hey, look, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little showcase there of Kaja the Rye plus Timit the Fool in some live arena. A lot of bomb stuff happening, actually, which is interesting. A lot of interesting stuff, and I do respect that. Thanks to everybody that we fought against. It was good fun. But yeah, just giving you a bit of a showcase. Let me know what you think of these champions. Yeah, it was interesting. It was very interesting. One thing I'm thinking, like, against those turn meter stuff, like Lady Kimmy, if you had like a bolster set on Kaja instead of Stone Skin, she'd actually get turn meter boosted, right? Because if Timit, she becomes immune and she actually gains turn meter, that would be really useful. But I think it doesn't work because she's in Stone Skin. So there's definitely some gearing stuff we could change. That's interesting. That's what I like about these champs, honestly, is that they're a cool duo. There's a lot of questions and nobody else likes them. So hey, it gives me something to do to see what we can do to make the most out of them. All right, I'll see you all next time, though. Goodbye.